Therapists, what's your biggest, I know I'm not supposed to judge, but moment? I had an 11-year-old patient who was mute. She stopped talking at 6, and after ruling out physical issues, her family referred her for trauma evaluation. Her mom was a sharp, high-achieving woman who never made eye contact with her daughter. Her dad never showed up. The girl would just stare, silent, like she'd trained herself to be invisible. One day, I gave her a box of old crayons and said, "Go wild." She drew endless black circles, chaotic, shapeless scribbles. Over weeks, she made a small house with no doors, a stick figure in a cage with no face. It was starting to click. I asked her mom if anything traumatic happened when she was 6. She sighed. She's always been dramatic, and casually mentioned that's when she found out she was adopted. The girl had no idea until then. I asked if they'd gotten counseling. Mom said it was too expensive and they didn't want to reinforce her fantasy. I requested her adoption paperwork, but it was lost in a move. No photos of her being brought home, nothing. Something felt off. I contacted Child Services, who later discovered the truth. A neighbor had seen her locked outside in winter, in pajamas. The girl wasn't adopted. She was the biological child of an affair her mother had while her husband was deployed. Instead of leaving her with someone who loved her, they kept her and told her she wasn't really theirs, just unwanted. They ignored her, only fed her after everyone else, and refused to seek medical care for her eczema. They dismissed her tears and fears as acting. When CPS finally removed her, I saw her one last time. She sat in my office, drew a smiling stick figure girl, and finally spoke. I knew I wasn't crazy.